We're Nicki and Carlo and we live in Positano, Italy, except we also just bought a house in Tuscany, which we're currently renovating, so we live there too. Join us as we turn this house and olive grove into a dream home and get to grips with living in two different parts of Italy.
Oggi è venerdì, giusto? Do you want to go to the market?
I do want to go to the market, yes. I want to get some good fruit and some ribs for lunch. But we can't get any more of that nice bread with raisins in it because it's too calorific. We can only have that for special treats. We can't have it every week.
Va bene.
And can we leave the dogs here, please?
Sì,
It's just
lasciamo
so
qua.
much easier without them.
Sì, se no fa troppo caldo oggi.
I know. Let's leave the dogs here and take our YouTube viewers with us.
Ok?
Everybody
Sì.
likes a trip to the market, right?
Sì, sì. C'è un sacco di cibo.
We are now doing most of our food shopping at the weekly markets. The prices are lower and the quality of the fresh food is so much better than in the supermarkets.
No, me ne fai uno spagliato, io so ci faccio, vai. Quanto costano questi? No, quanto li fa? Faccio vedere come lo sai? Un chilo di dazzolini. Ciao bello! Ciao! Bella! Con cimoline! Il pinocchio! Che fatica! La vita a bomba!
Carlo likes to visit the stall from Campania, his region of Italy. They sell regional products such as cheeses, breads, traditional dishes such as the Parmigiano Reggiana, and sausages which are very different from Tuscan sausages.
Allora, non ce l'hai a casa?
I love watching the Neapolitans talk and gesture so expansively with their hands.
Amore? Hai detto di no a quello?
E io penso che quello ti starà bene.
Back home, and I suddenly remembered that we'd invited someone over for lunch.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop! Terribile. Non è che l'energia del fantasma interferisce con quello, non lo fa
Ma poi
funzionare.
alla fine l'ha preso le...
Sì, lo volevo.
Questo no.
I decided to keep it simple and use some of the produce we'd just bought at the market. Spaghetti with a fresh sauce made from sweet cherry tomatoes, garlic and a little bit of chili pepper. I chop and cook the tomatoes on a high heat for about 4 to 5 minutes, then mash them a bit and turn off the heat. The final touch is a good handful of freshly chopped basil leaves and another handful of grated Parmesan cheese. Once the spaghetti was cooked, I also added a couple of ladlefuls of pasta water, which helps loosen up the sauce and makes it creamier. I made a fennel and orange salad, and Paul brought some gianduja chocolates, which we ate for dessert.
Siamo venuti a Vico Pisano oggi.
Except the weather is really bad. At the moment it's not raining, but it's forecast really strong thunderstorms all day long. So we're not quite sure how long we're going to manage to walk around the market. But we thought we'd come for a little walk with the dogs, and we found this beautiful vegetable garden. Let me show you around, it's really inspiring. So it's along here, it's on both sides of the little pathway here, and there's lots of fruit trees, little baby fruit trees that have been planted. Artichokes, a little field full of huge squash. You can see them down there. Then we've got your selection of tomatoes over there on the vines. These are a local tomato. I think they're Livonese, so Livorno style tomatoes that are quite ridged, but they seem to be quite popular here. I can see some red pepper plants here and grapevines over there, and then here we've got a load of zucchini plants that I think are pretty much done with, but there's a few flowers still on the plants. And there's some more fig trees and apple trees in this bit. There's some lovely stuff here. There's some berries on this vine, and I don't think they're raspberries, because some of them are turning black, but I don't think they're blackberries. They could be loganberries. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to eat one because they're not mine. Beautiful plums. Apple trees. Oh, and by the way, I have found an apple tree in our garden. It's just where Carlo's been storing all of the wood, and it wasn't, well, it was there last year, but there weren't any apples on it last year, so I didn't know what tree it was. But this year I saw the blossoms and I thought, oh, that looks like apple blossom. And I've come back now and noticed that it's full of apples. And here, oh, there's a pear tree here. Beautiful big pears. And this really is a lovely garden, and you can just see the tower of Vico Pisano there in the background. Have you seen anything that I haven't seen?
Ci sono I kiwi di là.
Kiwis? Show me.
Questo è il fiore del carciofo, adesso è sfiorito ma fa un fiore bellissimo. Laggiù c'è uno un po' meglio, più piccolo però.
Tomatoes here. There's the big beefy tomatoes. And this is a kiwi vine. Let's see if there's any kiwis on it. Yes, look. Wow. Amazing. Maybe we should do one of these at home. Love kiwis. They won't be ready till about September, I think.
Sì.
There's a peach tree as well, and unfortunately in the storm one of the big branches has snapped off. What a shame. It's full of peaches as well. Oh dear.
Bella pruna nera. È dolcissima. Questo posto è una grande ispirazione, se mai vorremmo fare poi l'orto noi.
Yeah. We've got an idea of doing it with our neighbour Giovanni.
Sì.
And this is we might have to bring him here and show him.
Sì, ma ci vuole tanto lavoro però.
I know. I like it though. A few chickens and goats, rabbits. More dogs. I have a friend who's been looking for a pair of horns from a bull or a cow or something. Not sure if that's what she's looking for,
Viene
but I've just
€30.
sent her a photo. I was just looking at these tiny little demijohns, and that would look nice at the pool next to the big one. I've been looking for a small one, but I've just noticed next to it there's this collapsed one here, which is really fun.
No, un sacco di tempo sto cercando uno più piccolino. Allora questo è bellissimo, guarda. Poi sai i gusti, se ti piace. Guarda com'è bella questa.
Che bella! Sì, quella.
È bella.
Quella la prendo.
Per €10 in più, dai.
Sì.
È bella.
È bella?
Sì, sì.
Ma ti do anche la busta, vedi?
Lo prendiamo dopo?
Sì, pagalo, la prendiamo dopo.
Allora la metto qua.
They've got such lovely things here. I have bought a little hanging plant that doesn't need to be watered, that we can put in the kitchen window.
Tutte calamite.
One with yellow flowers.
Questo sembra un oreo.
Questo è l'oreo, questo è il pan di stelle, questo è il biscotto con il ringo.
Madonna. Ma questi sono con la calamita?
Sì, c'è già la calamita quelle.
Guarda, questa è la balena. It's just starting to get very, very dark, and the rain's starting to come down again. I don't know if we're going to get to go around the market at all. What a shame, everybody's packing up. I quite like these two little paintings. I like the frames a lot. I wonder how much they cost. Well, the rain is getting heavier. I think we will just have to come back in September if we're here. Questi sono misti? Misto. Sì, allora prendo uno misto.
L'ho visto.
Okay. So I'm picking up something for my dad. He loves this. These are almonds. They're caramelized almonds. These are caramelized peanuts and caramelized sesame seeds. And there's also the mixed nuts ones. So I just got him some almonds last time and he loved it. So I'm getting him one of each so he can try them all.
Che tempo magnifico, Marie! Grazie a lei, signora.
Faccio la molte Enjoy, Harry!
Io sono inglese. Sì, anche lei. Bello, sì.
No, italiano.
Lei si chiama Nicki e la mamma era border collie. Non sappiamo. You're so funny. Just having a closer look at the vase we bought. It's lovely. It's got a bird poo on it, but that's fine.
C'è una forma inusuale.
Yeah,
anche
it's
il colore.
handmade, definitely.
E pesa tanto.
Which is good because it won't get blown away.
Meglio.
I love the shape of this. Look at it. It's like humpbacked one side and then sloping down, melting the other side. Brilliant. I'm so glad I got that. Right, let's go and put it with the other ones and see how it looks.